There's no reason to keep these men in jail, let alone in solitary confinement in a D.C. prison. Cherry-picked video evidence does not support the weapon charges against them. Their only crime, as is the case with hundreds of nonviolent Capitol protesters, was supporting Donald Trump and daring to question the validity of the 2020 presidential election, a doubt shared by tens of millions of Americans.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and Louie the Scumbucket Gohmert is definitely one of the worst offenders in Congress. A proud member of the Insurrection Caucus, Gohmert was complicit with his buddy Trump in spewing election lies well before votes were even to be cast, knowing that Trump had no legitimate chance of winning.
There was a rumor going around through the lamestream media that, there's a rumor that the people that participated as leaders of January 6 events had a tour of the Capitol the night before, and everybody knows that Louie Gohmert leads more tours of the Capitol than anybody. Ergo, Gohmert must have taken them on a tour.
Old Scumbucket himself has his friends at Newsmax and OAN on speed dial because he's more than happy to offer up the most insane of far-right idiot conspiracy theories anytime they need a bump in ratings with the drooling MAGA demographic. Remember when Gohmert called on people to, quote, go to the streets and be as violent as Antifa and BLM? And you know what that means in the minds of these twisted morons who listen to fools like that. It's nothing more than saying go commit murder because your wild, senseless ideology will be the law of the land if you help us kill America. This scumbucket aimed to take his plague-like presence into the office of the Texas Attorney General, but came up dead last in the primary. He attributes his brutal loss to low turnout and lack of funding. Of course, when does a Republican ever have enough funding? It never dawns on Gohmert. Maybe he lost because he's worthless at his job and he's a raving lunatic to boot. But personal accountability never has been a Republican trait, has it? So Gohmert will almost surely look to continue his personal grift and reign of terror upon democracy in Congress, where he's been a festering growth since 2005. My goodness, Texas, you certainly have your share of domestic terrorists, don't you? With Cruz in the Senate and Gohmert in Congress, we all wonder why a state that supposedly lauds freedom votes to have it all taken away from them. Gohmert and Cruz, like a mass of Republicans, voted to nullify the election because their horse, or perhaps more aptly stated, golden cow, lost the race. And they both oppose the January 6th commission because everybody with half a brain knows exactly what happened that day and who's to blame. They must protect their crime lord at all costs because their fates are linked together. These jackaloons are both accessories to the attempted murder of America. What draws people to thugs like Cruz and Gohmert is beyond comprehension. Louie Gohmert has been often labeled the dumbest member of Congress to the point he's had to come out and address that claim publicly. And the claim is well warranted when he's on film asking the Bureau of Land Management if they can change the orbit of the moon or the Earth's orbit around the sun to fix climate change.
Is there anything that the National Forest Service or BLM can do to change the course of the moon's orbit or the Earth's orbit around the sun?
Wow, Gohmert may have lost a few votes right there, acknowledging climate change. Remember, science is just a clever ploy of the devil to fool the weak of faith. You must only drink from the Republican fountain of anti-knowledge to receive your divine orders in life. When you combine Gohmert's notorious stupidity with his far-right radicalization, you've got a toxic mix that's poison to American life. People like him do nothing but harm in elected office, and that track record of terror is easy to document. Why Texans think paying this guy their very own tax dollars to be a deranged lackey of Newsmax is a good idea, sane people will never know. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.